Halloween 2018. So this movie comes out 40 years after the original, and it retcons all of the other movies besides the original. I was excited for this movie because one, John Carpenter returns. Even if it is only an executive producer and not director, I still was excited. Two, Jamie Lee Curtis is coming back, and I liked Halloween H2O, but I just felt like the movie could have given us more. And three, Blumhouse Productions. They're a company that has a reputation for actually making good horror movies as opposed to just cash grabs. So as for the plot, Michael Myers escapes and is coming for Laurie. Pretty standard. But Laurie has prepared all of her life for this, and she's going after Michael. This film has a very good pace and a very solid structure. This movie has a very good tone to it. It's exactly what you would want out of a Halloween. My bad, my roommate has dogs. There's a very good scene with Laurie walking through her house that exemplifies how good this movie's tone is. However, the tone is broken several times throughout the movie, like a scene with the granddaughter's friend and the kid she's babysitting. There's some awkward editing in this movie, like a scene that comes to mind is a scene in a restaurant early in the movie, but that's pretty much all the bad stuff I can say. This movie has some genuine scares. It's not just a jump scare fest. The filmmakers really try to craft genuinely creepy moments. This movie has some great callbacks to the original. There's a scene in a classroom, and there's also a scene that I don't want to spoil, but I'll say it happens right after the mannequin scene. That's really, really awesome. The score is also great. There's this bit that plays right after the granddaughter sees Michael Myers for the first time, and it gave me goosebumps. So, as for the characters, Jamie Lee Curtis makes a great comeback as Laurie Strode. Yes, I'll admit she does kind of feel like a knockoff of Sarah Connor in Terminator 2, but she manages to add her unique flavor to this archetype. Laurie's daughter and granddaughter are good but not great characters. They make them different from the usual mother-daughter in a slasher movie, but neither of them are quite as memorable as you want them to be. Then there's the Doctor. They try to make him more than just the new Loomis in one scene, but they don't fully commit to their ambitions, and he's a little bit wasted. I can sum up most of the characters this way. They're interesting, but wasted. They could have done so much more with pretty much all of the characters in the movie. The one that comes to mind is the reporter character. I feel like they could have done some interesting stuff with him, but they didn't. The film does, however, do the character of Michael Myers justice. He's intimidating, merciless, and as evil as ever. Part of that is due to Nick Castle returning to the role in some scenes. So skip to this time on the clock if you want to avoid some spoilers. I thought that the Doctor was going to end up being Michael's father. That would have been an interesting twist. Since the Doctor was pretty much nobody, there was no reason for that subplot to be included. I wish that the movie had not sequel baited us. This movie should have pulled a Logan or a Dark Knight Rises and just given us a definitive end. And so, what happened to the kid that the friend was babysitting? He just runs away and is never seen again. And what happens to the granddaughter's love interest? He's just kind of there and then isn't. So, all in all, this is a well done movie, but it could have been done better. There were moments of brilliance sprinkled throughout. I love aspects of this movie, but in the end, it's not quite as great as I wanted it to be. So, I'm gonna post a ranking video of all the Halloween movies, probably sometime later in the week, maybe next week sometime. So yeah, I don't have a rating system yet, but I don't know, I might give this movie 7.4 out of 10. Yeah, 7.4 out of 10. And if I had to give it a letter grade, maybe a B? B plus-ish. It's not bad at all, but it just could have been a lot better if you tweak a couple things. So yeah, that's it. Tell me your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe. Bye. Hey guys, so for those of you that saw my Buffyverse ranking, you probably saw the little bit at the end about how the hurricane kind of messed me up. See, I wanted to start making videos again. I wanted to try to have about one video a week. I mean, that seemed, reasonable. But then the hurricane happened, and when I got back to my college, my dorm was like so messed up. I couldn't live there anymore. So I had to live with some relatives for a while, and then I got transferred to an off-campus apartment. So I'm good now. I should try to make some videos. I have an Agents of Shield season 5 review in the process, an Iron Fist season 2 review in the process. Um, here's my Halloween review. I'll try to have a Halloween movie ranking video up soon, and I also will try to review Daredevil season 3 as soon as I finish it, and try to make a Marvel Netflix ranking season video. So yeah, thanks for being patient with me. Um, be sure to subscribe. Bye.